see if I can cover up this other part here. There we go. I wanted to put, I don't want to move the newspaper because I don't know, make the background more neutral. I think that's what I'm going for.
Well, wait a second. If it succeeds.
Okay.
I think it might.
Good. All I got to say is, phew, it's about time.
I guess we'll find out. You know, once we like start doing stuff.
Yes. I finished that envelope journal.
Whoa.
Woo!
Hey, Laura's on.
What?
Laura's on.
Hey, Lore. Hi there. You caught me. So cool. Yeah, how do you want us to refer to you while you're in chat? And just remember there's a delay on the chat. There's like, I don't know, a 10-second-ish delay. And please make sure that your settings on your when you rest your pointer in the screen for the video, there should come up at the bottom a little cog. Go to that cog and set it to either 720 or 1080. 1080 is better if it's available. What? Sync is off? Do I want to turn on sync?
I don't know.
Ah, okay. No problem.
Damn it, where's tech support when you need it?
Tech support. Maybe that's why. You know? Let's
I don't
see.
know what it does.
Yeah, I don't either. Oh, I don't have my rings on. Oh, no.
She says Trillium.
Okay. Yes, Trillium will be it. Let's see. My settings are at 1080 and normal, and my picture looks good on the YouTube portion. I mean, that's not in studio. I have a studio picture too. It's totally different, and it always looks good, but doesn't always look good for you guys. So I don't know.
To be honest, I had mine at 720 normal.
Yeah.
And I really didn't see any huge difference when I jumped up to 1080.
Okay.
So just saying.
Okay. Yeah, Lord. I mean, Trillium. Sorry, Trillium. If you rest your pointer on the video screen picture down at the bottom, there should be a little cog with a red box that says HD. If you click on that, then it should say settings when you rest your pointer on it, and then if you click on it, it'll show you what you can put your settings on. But if it looks good, then don't worry about it. It's just sometimes if you're watching and you rest your pointer in the picture that you're getting, and that down on the left-hand side there's a pause, a fast forward, and a volume, and then there's over further there's a little thing that says live with a red dot by it. If the red dot isn't by it, if the dot is gray, then you're not actually watching the live, and you need to be on live chat also. And that way you'll get the most current stuff. So. Oh, if you're on your phone, yeah. If you're on your phone, you have to do. You have to go to the upper right corner, and I think it's like 3 dots. Okay.
Menu of stuff you can choose from.
Okay. Yeah, if you're on your phone, it's different. I'm telling you what it is from the laptop. It's your finger. Okay. So you are on your phone, right? That's funny. Well, hello everyone. We are here again on a Sunday. Yay. I am feeling better. Yesterday I felt really good. But I wasn't feeling, of course, I wasn't feeling really, really well this last week. So I apologize for my audio keeps cutting out. Oh, for heaven's sake.
That may be on her end.
Yeah, it could be on your end. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to wait a little bit before I get into the coloring because I got a couple of announcements that I want to make. So that was the cat. The cat agrees with me. She says, get on with it, you lazy butt. Oh, my goodness. Pat! Hey, Pat. Good to see you. Hello, hello, and welcome. Yay. Yep, we're all here. Oh, you're sweet. Hey, Heather. What's that? Buffering? Damn it.
It only goes for like 1 or 2 circles
and then it comes back. Make sure you're still on live though after it buffers. That's when it kicks you out of live. Well, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I finished the Wolf Fae by Lisa Matrokin. Sorry, Matrokin. Don't want to mispronounce her name. I finished the Wolf Fae, and I did what I was going to do with the eye. I made it really sharp, and she liked it. She actually used it at the end of one of her videos, and I was like, oh, is that mine? Nika! Hey there! Welcome! Good to see you. So anyway, that's how that turned out. I thought I was happy with it. So yeah. And I was happy that she was happy with it. Oh, Caroline. Caroline, where? Yes. Where's Caroline? No. Wait, I don't know. Maybe. I can't remember because I always just call her Nika. It sounds cool. Oh, thank you, Pat. Thank you for the reminder about the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Okay. Thank you, Heather. There's more than one Caroline. That's why I get confused. Yeah. So, okay. So, one of the things that I wanted to announce was that today is the last day of my sale on my website. This does not include my Etsy store. The sale is for 35% off, and the coupon code is this. Oh, man, are you kidding me? There we go. I'm typing in the coupon code in case you all want it. It's January 2020 is the coupon code. I don't think, oh, sorry about my big fat hand. I don't think it has to be capitalized, but if it doesn't work, of course, capitalize it alternatively and, see if it works if you use it. Today's the last day of the sale, 35% off everything in the store on my website. I'm probably going to be running another sale in a couple of months, but the discount won't be more than 35%. It'll be It could be less. I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Hey, Diane, good to see you. So there's that announcement. Today is the last day for that sale. I'm not going to extend it because it's been going on for about a month already. So there's that. Leslie, hi there. Good to see you too. Oh my gosh. Wowie. Thank you guys. Thank you all of you for coming in today. Okay, second thing. I'm going to move my streaming time because 2 o'clock in the afternoon is becoming problematic. I'm going to move it to noon my time. So it'll be on 2 hours earlier. I'm going to announce it. I'm going to put it on my Facebook channel page and all of that. So on Tuesdays and Sundays, both, it's going to be moved to noon. That means that Mark won't be able to mod for me on Tuesdays. So if anyone wants to volunteer to moderate for me on Tuesdays, that would be spectacular. I'm not going to ask anyone. Hey, Arnie. Good to see you. Oh, there's the link for my standalone website, the redravenscauldron.com. But if anyone wants to mod, not going to... Oops, wrong channel. Okay. Oh, my goodness, that's funny. Okay, Arnie. So anyway, feel free to speak up. If you don't want to, I'm not that worried about it because I can, honestly, there hasn't been a whole lot going on. It doesn't seem like trolls like to frequent my channel. So I know, Pat, I know you would. And that's why I really don't like to mod for other people, because I never know when I'm going to be able to, or rather not going to be able to. Oh, thank you, Arnie. Okay, I will on Tuesday, I will go ahead and make you a mod, and then thank you. Thank you. Could I do it now? Is it all right if I make you a mod now then, Arnie? Do it on Tuesday. Oh yeah, no. And okay, and if you ever want to not be a mod anymore, I don't take stuff like that personally. It's fine, and you can just say, hey, unmod me, and that'll be that. Arnie, you and your cats. That's awesome. So what I thought I'd do today is another fairy, and I love this fairy because of the way that Mariola Budek has her wings coming out like this. I think it's really neat that she's got them growing out of her arm, out of her skin. But anyway, so I wanted to do this. This one is called Monique. Oh, awesome, Pat. Man, paperwork can turn into a mountain so fast, can't it? Oh, geez. So I wanted to do another fairy because it's still February. So yeah. I don't know. How many of you guys saw the Lisa Matraken's Saturday live stream? That was stinking hilarious. You guys, they are, Adrian and Lisa are so funny together. It's just hilarious. I know at first Adrian was all like polite and, you know, mannerly, and now he's just cutting loose and he's kind of like, you know, having fun with it. And I think that Lisa's worked through her apprehension, shall we say, about live streaming, because she's just a natural anyway. So yeah, it's really, it was fun. It was crazy. It was just hilarious, especially when Adrian, they were showing the entries for a contest they did in the Facebook group for Lisa Matraken, and Adrian slipped in one. He slipped in his artwork. Watched on playback. Yes, they're hilarious. Oh my god. So he slipped in his work of art, and it was the same picture, but it was, well, interesting. Let's just put it that way. And involved pizza, which I love pizza. So I was, you know, good with that. But anyway, yay. Okay, what I'm going to do is I am going to use Polychromos and Prismacolors because I don't normally do that. I normally just stick to one pencil type brand, and I kind of wanted to, you know, see what happens. So I'm just gonna.
Look out! She's breaking them all out.
Oh no! Run! It's Attack of the Pencils. So I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to take off my sweater because it's warm in here. Oh, probably should open the back door or something, but that's okay. And I'm going to pick out my skin colors, which are going to consist of, let's see. I don't want to use the same thing every time. Let's do clay rose. Is this clay rose? Hey, I was right. And let's see here. Sienna brown, maybe. Let's see, does that go with this? It's reddish. We'll see what happens. We'll keep that out anyway. And these are Prismacolors at the moment. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, wow, I like the way that sounds in French. It says Rouge Acajou. I'm not sure how to say it. That's really reddish. Mahogany red. Wow. Okay. And let's get a purple, because I learned from Lisa that purple is really, really good to shade with, and dark purple especially. Oh, my pencils are falling out. No. Well, you know, they've got these elastic bands, and you're supposed to only put 3 pencils behind them, and I've got like 5, 6, 7 pencils.
A little overcrowding there.
A little overcrowded, yeah. I think I'm going to take out one of these. This is sienna brown and let's see, black grape, maybe.
Oh, Heather's got to go. She keeps her feet going in and out.
Okay. Okay, that's no problem, Heather. I totally understand. Take care. Oh my goodness. Okay. See, I think the polys have this really great cinnamon color, and I really, really like it for skin. But I'm not used to using them, so it's going to take me a second to find it. There it is. Yeah, that's a good color. It's a good color for skin. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. And the great thing, these polys, the great thing about these is the harder you press, it's almost like using a different pencil. It is with the cinnamon anyway, because it's like it makes it darker, so it's really cool. It's versatile. I'll put it that way. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll start with something really dark. We're going to start with the sienna brown in the dark shadow parts, and because this is basically a grayscale, she pretty much told me where I should shade first. So I'm going to do that. I'm first going to sharpen. And I'm using the sienna brown from the Prismacolors. The number is hidden, actually.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Sienna brown. I think I've got another one over here that I can just look at the color. Yep. It's PC945 if you're following along. If not, that's okay.
It's still PC945.
It is still PC945. Okay, so we're going to start with the dark shading. And I will go back over this later, of course, and darken it a bit more. But like you guys know me, I start carefully and I start light, even when there's shadow. Carola! Good evening. Oh, I missed you too. I missed all of you. I'm doing better. I'm doing better. I had a couple of rough days there. Really, really rough days. I don't know why. I don't know why stuff like that happens. Sometimes it's just, it happens. What I'm coloring on is cream colored cardstock. It's not art paper specifically, but this is something that I printed out a long time ago, and I just was keeping it for whatever. And it just so happens that we're still doing fairies, so I wanted to do this fairy. I've always wanted to do this fairy. She's really beautiful. Mariola's artwork is just amazing. She's such a wonderful artist. If I was going to do coloring pages, they wouldn't look like this. They might be done well, but they wouldn't be like a bunch of beautiful girls with fantastic, creepy. I do have a few things that I could do, and I would love to see how other people colored them. Oh my God, that would be so fun. Oh my gosh. So Carola, what time is it there for you? I think it's later than that. That's why I couldn't remember, though. That's why I was asking, because I was like, wait a minute. I know it's late, because she's always talking about how she can go to sleep from listening to us. So that's good.
There you go,
10:19. Hey, Mark's got a really great memory. Let's see. There's some shadow here. So I'm doing my favorite thing and starting with the skin first, because I really, really like working on skin. It's so fun. And it's just nobody's, it's like no two skin tones are exactly the same. They're very similar sometimes, but no two, even in twins, they're not exactly the same. It's really cool. Humans are wonderful in that respect. Some of them are mean, and that is not wonderful. So the other night, you guys, I'm sitting in here, and the front door's open because it's been really nice in the evening. It's been like, I don't know, 60 degrees, which is perfect for me. And we have our neighbor's cat, one of our neighbor's cats. It's a black and white cat, and its name is Panda. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy, so I can't say he or she. Its name is Panda. It's a black and white, right? So what it does is it comes through our yard and it just yowls. It just howls, meows really loud, and it bugs the crap out of me because I'm like, that's not normal cat behavior. Cats don't meow at other cats. They meow at humans. It's like they're trying to talk to us or something. But generally, and that's not a hard, fast rule, but generally cats don't meow at other cats. They make eye contact, and that's how they communicate, by how they look at each other, body language and stuff like that. Well, so, hi, Heather Shrum.
People buffering, and Diane says that she can see chat, but she's got no sound or video.
What? Oh, man. You can see chat, but no sound. Try refreshing your page. Type that in there, Mark, please. If they're having trouble, to have them refresh their pages. Anyway, so this cat walks like right by the front door, and it's out there like 2 feet from the front door yowling. So I real quietly walked to the front door and I just banged on it once, and this cat it just poof, ran across the yard. And we have this critter fence in our front yard that only covers like half of the yard. It's like it covers the one side and then part of the front. And we did that because the people that lived there before let their dog come over and crap in our yard all the time. So we put that fence up so it wouldn't be able to just come over from the other house. It would have to go all the way around. So anyway, so this cat took off across the yard and ran smack into the critter fence because it didn't see it. And I just started laughing because I'm thinking that cat has been here longer than we have. It knows there's a critter fence. Well, I must have scared the crap out of it. So anyway, that was my entertainment for the night. Yes, it was. Oh my goodness. I hope this buffering and stuff rights itself soon because this is really frustrating. It's frustrating for me, and I know it's frustrating for everyone else. Still using Sienna Brown.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Arnie was having, she figured out or found out the reason she was having so many problems.
Yeah.
Her cable outside was dry rotted and had to be replaced.
Oh my God. Wow. Arnie, that's incredible.
Heather Trump says she loves the page you chose.
Oh, thank you, Heather. I love this page too.
Problem with it.
What?
So you look where the wing is attached to her bicep.
Yeah.
Tricep,
yeah.
At the top.
Yeah.
If you follow that line out.
Yeah.
It doesn't separate the wing. From a physics standpoint, she should not be able to use that wing.
Correct.
Okay.
You
know me, I'm just.
No, I already thought of that. She would never be able to because there wouldn't be enough muscle power behind the wing to use it. Her tricep would not have that kind of energy to generate.
I'm not even going off of that. That wing is not separated from the wing from her back. So it's all attached. It's all one big wing, but it's attached to her arm, so she wouldn't be able to lift her arm.
Maybe that's why she's got her arm like that. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Says she's working on her fairy page from Cheryl LaFon.
Oh, nice, Pat. Oh yeah, it's another illustrator. That's cool. That is cool. I like that fish that you painted. That was really neat. It reminded me of Japanese woodcuts. Okay, so we've got the skin base shade in. I think what I'm going to do next is, what is this? Oh, look, another Sienna Brown. I only need one, for crying out loud.
And Diane's working on her fairy page from Sarah Richter, the Dragon Keeper.
Oh, cool. Wow. I love that one, Diane.
I haven't seen it, but just the name, I'd love to see that.
Yeah, I've got a copy of it somewhere.
Oh, there's a surprise.
It's a dragon. What do you expect?
Right.
Okay, so I think I'm going to go with my cinnamon, my Polychromos cinnamon next, and it is called, the number on it is 189. So, and I'm going to sharpen it because it's not very pointy on the end. It's pointy. It's just not pointy enough for me because I'm picky like that.
Okay, Corolla says she's working on a diamond painting. Panda from World of Warcraft. I would love to see that.
Oh, you should follow her on Instagram, Mark.
Oh.
Because people are posting stuff on Instagram. They don't post all over the place. It's just really easy.
Pat says CBC was coloring the beta in Kirby Roseanne's book. I don't know who CBC is, but there you go.
CBC is another streamer. Oh my gosh. Yes, CBC was coloring the beta. Oh my God. Is that out of the new Kirby Roseanne's book? Because I want that book really, really bad. Oh, Sandra Winter's Viking Fairy. Oh my God.
Right?
Oh my God. I love that picture. Oh my God. Yes. Mark might actually want to color that. I don't know. Maybe I can talk him into it. He says,
Think about that.
Yeah, he's not committing to anything right now.
Adrian's picture, just say.
Remember Adrian's picture. Yeah. Oh my God. tech support did a picture. I don't. For those of you who saw the stream, Lisa Matrakan's stream, was that not like the most hilarious shit ever? Yeah, I said the S word. I know, Pat. Huh? That book looks so good. I totally wanted when they said they said that the title was Worlds Within Worlds. I was like, oh my god, that's going to be great. Because I mean, if you think about that, it's just like, you know, the ride at Disneyland where you feel like you get shrunk. It's not really, you know, it's a more of a scientific thing than a Space Mountain thing. As far as thrills and chills and stuff like that, it's where, you know, you feel like you get shrunk down to the size of an atom. And that's what I thought about when I heard the title. I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder if it has, you know, if he's going to do like miniature, like inside worlds inside this world, like microcosm and stuff like that. Joey. Hiya, Joey.
So Corolla sent me the picture.
Thank you, Joey. Please be careful. Yeah, pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
Wow.
Mark showed me the picture. I've already seen the picture, but he showed me the picture. Oh yeah, I'm on Instagram. I'm following I think everybody in chat on Instagram at some point. I try to. If I don't, it's just something that I missed on accident. So please don't take it personally. Yeah, Pat, the flip throughs. Oh my god. Woohoo! Can't wait. It's been in my Amazon cart forever because it wasn't available yet. And I hate pre-ordering stuff. The last thing I pre-ordered was last year in June. And I never got it. And finally, about a month ago, they sent me a notice that said, oh, we're not going to be able to send you this title because there's something wrong with the item or something. It's like we couldn't get a hold of the item or something. And I'm like, it took you 8 months to tell me this? What the heck? Anyway. Yeah, I don't pre-order a lot of stuff because I just don't trust it. I'll wait. When it comes out, that's when I'll order it. When they can tell me, oh, it's going to be at your house in, 2 days or whatever. But yeah, pre-ordering, not my cup of tea. Oh, speaking of tea, I should be drinking tea. We have this really yummy ginger peach tea, and it's so good. It doesn't even need sweetener or anything. It's just really, really good. It's Bigelow brand ginger peach. It's really excellent. And I'm not a tea drinker. Next paycheck, maybe. That's what I always say. Yeah. Next paycheck, maybe. I know, Diane. I don't want to take the chance either. I mean, it's one of those. You tell me if you've got it, and I'll send you the money. Then, because I wouldn't expect anybody to do I wouldn't expect anybody unless they're special ordering something from me. And I say, yes, I've got everything I can do. I need to make that. If they're special ordering something and it's not even on the bookshelf yet, you're paying money for basically a pipe dream. Because until that thing is a tangible item, it doesn't exist. The idea of it exists, but I don't like paying for stuff that doesn't technically exist yet. You know what I mean? Just really, that's enough. That's enough. Oh my goodness. Lots and lots of cinnamony color. I think, yeah. I found my Prismacolor white. I lost it. It was tucked in a box with some pens, and the end of it looked just like a pen. So because it's got this extender on it, so I couldn't find it. It was right in front of my nose. Seriously, been a snake, it would have bit me. Real light layer, cinnamon, Polychromos, cinnamon. I'm just laying down some color and getting the blend in rate. This is not for heavy-handed. This is light, light, light. So hold your pencil back really far. Don't press. Just let the pencil lead kind of glide over the page. And it may not look like there's a lot of pigment coming out, but there's plenty, believe me. Got to get a drink of water. Hold on. Oh my God. 2 months? Shoo. It's a long time, Arnie. I know a lot of things from China are taking a long time right now because of the coronavirus. In fact, if you go on USPS.com, the first thing that you see is this red banner across the top of the page that says, all shipments from China may be delayed indefinitely because of the coronavirus. And I'm just like, wow. Apparently, it's really, really nasty. Virus. Okay. I'll blend that all in really well. I am working on another picture right now. I'm working on Cherry FAE by Lisa Matrokin, but I don't want to show it yet. I showed the when I finished the cherry blossom part of the picture. I love cherry blossoms. Oh my God. Sakura. I showed that on, I think I posted it on Instagram when I first started the picture. Now I'm just like having so much fun with it. I don't even, it's like an unveiling, you know, I don't want to show it until I get everything done. Partly because of the subject matter of the picture, because the fairy in it is pretty much nude. So I kind of wanted to just wait. I'm very, very happy with it so far. And I'm using colors that I hadn't planned on using and didn't think would work well. But oh my God, they are working really, really well. And I'm using all Prismacolors on that one. But this one, I'm going to combine because I'm getting braver. Doing the cinnamon thing still. You know, I think I'm going to erase just a little bit on the tip of her nose. I think I got too much on here. Because I need to have that spot on the front to catch the highlight. There we go. That's better. I need to catch the highlight on that little knob. You know how you have a knob on the end of your nose? That little spot catches a lot of light because it kind of sticks out further than anything else. So I'm just really carefully going in here and with the cinnamon, which is not my darkest color, and blending in some color here. Doesn't look bad. Can't forget under her lip, under her lower lip. And in the corners, around the corners a little bit. I'm just going to kind of bring that down a little. And a little more pigment up here, but I don't want to go too heavy-handed. I did a little bit heavier right here on the nose because there's a deeper shadow there, and right here under the lip. That's going to be a deeper shadow. But there's also a guideline there that tells you that you should make that a little darker. There's a little bit of a grayscale guideline right there. Mark's back in. He took the doggy out.
Poor little guy just wants to lay in the sun.
Oh, I don't blame him. Our dog wants to lay in the sun. I'm thinking he has a little touch of arthritis and that the sun just really helps. He probably has a little bit of pain too. Not too much because he still moves around really well. So I'm thinking we don't need to give him any pain meds or anything yet. Make it a little bit darker under her eye right here by her nose, right where that grayscale guideline is. And let's go a little bit darker over here. I wonder if I have yeah, I got a light flesh in the Polychromos. I think I'm going to pull that out too. That looks like a good color. The Polychromos flesh tones, flesh colors are really, really nice. And they lay down, the Polychromos lay down a lot of pigment when you use them, which I love because you don't have to work so hard and you can layer a lot. And then that gives your dimension. It helps you give dimension to the whole thing. More shade, more shadow. Yeah. A friend of mine is drawing stuff and posting it on Instagram. And I'm just like fascinated. I didn't even know she drew a lot. Apparently she moved and found her muse. Oh, Leslie. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's great to see you too. Thank you so much. It's good to be back because, wow, not good. I mean, I was falling asleep really early. Oh, too early. Anyway, but take care, Leslie. Have a good day at work. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you know, when I first started live streaming, I was like, what am I going to talk about? Oh, how am I going to find stuff to talk about? Didn't think it was going to be like easy to do, but I guess I don't have any trouble. I'm very quiet. Ask Mark. I can sit in here for hours and not say a word to anybody, and I'm fine. And then I get on live stream with you guys, and I'm just like blah 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 blah.
Maybe that's it. Maybe you're just saving up.
I'm saving up. I'm recharging my batteries. So yeah. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but in this picture, she's got. Let's see if this will focus for me. In this picture, she's got a little. She's got the dark part here, a little bit of grayscale darkness here, and then on the edge of her arm, she's got a little band where there's no grayscale, and it makes it look like there's a highlight there. And indeed, there is a highlight there, and that is a classic way to shade a body, is leaving that little fine line of a lighter color or almost white, not quite white, but you know what I mean, that matches the quality of the light in the rest of the picture. And it's what a lot of classical artists like Rembrandt and oh God, Salvador Dali, and a lot of them used that type of shading and highlighting on human skin because it really, it's like, it works really, really well. I used to use it, and when I oil painted, I used to use that type of a highlight a lot because, I mean, if you think about it, your arm, a lot of the time, if your arm is against your body and you're wearing fabrics, your arm is going to reflect something. It might be the color of the fabric, or if the fabric isn't dark, it could just be quality of light. So that little thin strip of lighter color or almost white there is a really good way to add or leave a highlight if you're not coloring it in. If you're on a gray paper or toned paper, then you kind of want to put your white charcoal or white pencil down there, and hopefully white charcoal because it blends way better than white pencil. But you want to put down a white highlight thing there because that will help you remember and make it more realistic looking. If you're not interested in making it look realistic, you just want, you know, a lot of color and stuff like that, then you're you don't need to worry about that. I like it because I'm picky about what I do. I don't pick on other people's work as much as I pick on my own. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Yay! Kathy's here. The party can start. Dudes. Uh-oh. Mark just did the whole fanfare thing. Okay, let's see. Go on to, let's see, let's do this. Do I want to use this clay rose? It's very pink. I think I do. I think I'm going to give her a little bit of a base on her lips, on the bottom side of her top lip with this clay rose. And in order to tie the rest of the picture in, I'm going to add a little bit of clay rose to some of the darker shadowy parts. Because that way, if you use the same colors all around your picture, it gives a sense of cohesion and continuity with the color. It's really a good thing to do, especially when you're using. I mean, you can do the same sort of thing with graphite, with, you know, how dark and light you're making your graphite, but with color, yeah, you want to really work on that because it's important to create that cohesiveness. A lot of the time people will look at a picture, like you can look at a picture and because there's just one spot where they have used a particular color, that spot draws your eye, and it could ruin the whole feel of a picture, because if that's not where you want the eye to go as an artist, you don't want your viewer's eye to go there, then you've kind of just, like, you know, it's counterproductive for you. But so keep that in mind when you're using color. If you distribute your colors evenly, or at least randomly throughout your picture, you know, that of the same color, then you can create that sense of cohesiveness without actually overtly using the same color. It'll just be something that the mind will automatically perceive, and it'll feel right when viewing. So that's why I do it, why I add it around, kind of a here and there thing. It's not really random, although it may look like it when I'm doing it. There's actually a plan, but it's kind of one of those things where once I use something, I create the cohesiveness by using it other places. I don't plan on using that color sometimes and then going around and putting it in the other places. It's just something that happens.
Controlled chaos.
Controlled chaos. Thank you. I'm going to kind of make her wings fade from a flesh color into the brighter colors because, well, let's face it, it's growing out of her skin. Let's see. Let's give this a little bit of this sienna brown right back here. And up here a little. There we go. And that's going to get some of the purple back here in this little corner, because that's going to be really, really dark up. This is too. That's going to be really, really dark too. Am I still in the picture there? Oh, we're good. Okay, so now let's go to this light flesh color. And I'm going to kind of blend it all and put down the light flesh in the center of the objects, in the center of her arm, center of her hand, you know, where it's supposed to be the lightest. And then later on, I can do a very thin layer of either buff titanium because, you know, that's my go-to, or the Prismacolor white, or I might actually use, I don't know. Nah, I was thinking about French gray, but I think I'm just going to stick with this and the buff titanium, because the buff titanium isn't a true white. It's more like antique white, so it's toned down a bit, which is great.
Corolla says the stream's working well.
Oh, good, Corolla. I'm so glad. So glad.
It's so weird how some folks are having no problems, other folks are having all kinds of issues.
I agree. I agree. It is weird. Yeah, the pigment isn't showing up really well for you guys. I realize that. And again, I'm not putting a lot of pressure on this. I'm holding my pencil pretty far back because I don't want to I don't want to destroy the almost non-existent tooth on this very smooth paper yet. That can happen later, but I want to still be able to blend without having to spray my fixative.
Kathy says she can see it pretty well.
Oh, cool. Good.
And Corolla too.
Yes, pinkish. Let's
Well, I
see.
know we're probably getting way ahead here, but I'm going to ask anyway because, well, it seems to be like the favorite.
Yeah.
What's your plan for the hair?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe blue hair? Maybe like really blue hair. What do you guys think? Because I was going to do the wings like a monarch butterfly, so that would be like yellow orange.
What are you going to do for the eyes?
I don't know. Maybe purple. Like violet eyes and blue hair. Oh, blue violet eyes. Oh, that would look cool.
That does sound cool.
Because it would sort of match. And blue and orange.
Heather says she missed part of the question.
Check it out. Blue and orange. See that? Yay. Oh, the question was, what color hair? And I was thinking blue hair, like blue, like Copenhagen blue and electric blue and stuff, not like blackish blue. I don't normally do hair that's not normal, you know, traditional colors, but I've been looking at a lot of these Facebook and Instagram pictures where people are getting their hair done in all these crazy colors, and it looks so cool. I just look at it and go, oh, there was one the other day. It was like it faded from deep blood red to this bright orange color, and it was just gorgeous. And I'm like, I want that. I'm sure it would be way too expensive for me, but hey, a girl can dream, right?
My question is, how long does that actually take?
It probably does not take long in the chair. It probably doesn't take any longer than coloring your hair any other time. Because it's just hair color. I mean, Manic Panic makes those colors. I could do it myself, but I would rather have it done by somebody else who can actually see the back of my head.
Right.
So I'm coloring her face now with this light flesh. And the light flesh, I didn't even mention the number. It is light flesh Polychromos 132. And the light fastest has a 3-star rating on this pencil. That is cool. Although I don't expect to, you know, hang this anywhere where it's going to get hit by the sunlight. We'll see what happens. And this is also help blending. This is also helping it blend, helping the colors blend. So that's a big plus. Lisa! Hey, Lisa, good to see you. I loved your stream. Oh my God, that was so stinking hilarious. You guys had me rolling. Oh my God, Adrian is finally loosening up, huh? You guys are awesome. Yeah, good medicine. Hey, has anybody heard from Joanna lately? Because I know she was waiting on uh, uh she was in the hospital. She was waiting on tests or something, wasn't she? Anyway. Hey, Mark,
Yep.
can you come in here, please?
I gotta maneuver the dog.
You get to dump the dog off your lap?
Yeah.
Don't color my picture.
Damn.
Sorry, man.
You were just saying I should color.
But not this one. I'll find you the dragon one. I'm sorry. Can you tell them what just happened?
I will. Ooh, zucchini turkey burgers. That sounds good. Hey, just in case you guys didn't understand what actually just transpired, Beth had to run and take care of something, so I'm going to host for just a couple of minutes. That being said, no, I'm not going to color her picture because, well, I do value my body parts. Thanks, Lisa. I listened in a little bit to your stream with Adrian, and oh, she's right. Oh my God, you guys are so funny. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So I guess in a way I was just kind of lurking, shall we say? Lisa colored. No, I'm not coloring. No, it's not going to happen. You guys are terrible. Oh my gosh. Although she does have some really gorgeous pencils sitting here. So I don't know. It's tempting. It's very, very tempting. Hmm. You guys are hilarious. I love it. I absolutely love it. So I kind of like fell into this whole community by accident, and I got to say, you guys are all just absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I very much enjoy modding for Beth. Start there. No, I'm not. No, Lisa, stop. Jeez. But anyway, you guys really are fabulous as a whole. And Caroline, no, I do not color. Let's just say that my artistic eye is nowhere near any of y'all's. For those of you that actually saw Lisa's live stream, Adrian does better than I do. So, just saying. You good?
Yeah.
Okay, and now back to your regularly scheduled coloring.
Here I am. What happens when you drink 2 bottles of water? 2. Oh.
But you must stay hydrated.
I must stay hydrated. It's very important. I was looking at this while I was standing over there, and this whole thing right here is bugging me because it's not dark enough. So I'm back on my sienna brown here. Oh. Yay, that looks better. Very interesting. Okay, We're going to pick up this light flesh again in the Polychromos. And sorry I keep moving the picture, guys. It's one of my deals, you know.
Sienna Brown is getting dangerously small because she uses it on somebody's skin tone.
Yep, it's an awesome color for skin tone.
And see, now we're right back to that whole, this is why you have a pencil extender, right?
This is why you have a pencil extender. This is why I have like 5 of them. So I can use it all the way down to the nubby nub.
Lisa's going to eat.
Hey, Lisa, take care. Burgers, yum. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I like how she's got a little dimple in her chin. It's really cute. Okay, give her some lightness on the back of her hand. This is blending really well with the Prismacolors. Really well. Me likey. Okay, I'm going to go back to cinnamon. I love cinnamon. I like that song, the Neil Young, Cinnamon Girl. I love that song.
Cinnamon Girl?
Cinnamon Girl?
I don't think I remember. Who did it?
Neil Young. It's a good song.
Oh, I had to put her earbuds in. Her husband, maybe? Jackson?
Jackson?
Has NASCAR on. Loud.
Oh my God. I used to have to watch NASCAR. Yes, you heard me right. I used to have to. I didn't get it. The only reason, I mean, you know, there's these cars going round and round and round. I understand what the whole, the whole deal is about NASCAR, but it never really excited me until there was a car crash. And then I was like, oh, this is why people watch it. Sad but true. I know. Okay, I am going to use this black grape just really sparingly way inside of this spot right here under her hand. It's like really, really light. I'm just applying very light pressure. And this is a Prismacolor color. I'm sorry, Prismacolor pencil. 996 black grape. And I'm just using it for the darkest shadowy parts. It blends really well with the orangeness in her other, like the pinky orange colors that I've already used.
Oh my God, I just realized something.
What did you just realize?
Got this colored in.
Yeah.
Her wings actually don't come out of her back. They're all on her arm.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, crap. Physics-wise, then it would work.
It would?
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't.
Sure it would.
No, her.
Think of a bird.
Yeah, but.
Or a bat.
Well, a bat, it's fingers. It's like it's fingers.
Right, which is even further out on the arm.
But they're attached to its sides.
True, because it does get the sail fin.
Yeah. We're discussing the construction of different types of wings and why they would or wouldn't work. I don't know if you guys could hear him. I don't think these wings would I don't think they would hold her aloft because they're attached to her arms. And her arm, I mean, if you think about it, the wings would have to have a really strong base to support her weight for her to be able to flap them and get off the ground.
it's fantasy. Come on.
All right.
Magical creature.
Okay, if you incorporate magic, anything's possible. There you go, guys. And that is probably the Hollywood version of magic.
Right.
Okay, now we're going to go back to, where's my cinnamon? Blend this in a bit. Just a bit. Because it doesn't need to be that, it needs to be blended. It doesn't need to be that starkly incorporated into the color scheme here. I don't want a big fat line. I just want a nice gradient. And even I mess up because I am human. But this is blending really, really well. I'm very happy.
Are you using all Prismas right now?
No, this is a Polychromos right in here. The cinnamon one is a Polychromos. I'm jumping back and forth between Prismacolors and Polychromos. If anybody has any questions about what I'm using at any particular moment, please use caps and ask in chat, and I'd be happy to stop and let you know what I'm doing, what I'm using, and all of that. Not a problem. I think I'm going to use the Black Grape Prismacolor and just go a little bit in here and get a little bit of a shadow on her lips, because it's going to be really deep right about there and over here at the corner. She's got this little, I don't know, I call it kind of like a twirl, like a curl in the corner.
Hello.
Lulu! Welcome! But anyway, that she's got like a little curl at the corner of her mouth. I don't have that, but my sister does. I always thought it was, I always looked at it when we were little. I'd look at her and go, oh, I don't have that. How did she get that? I don't know. Maybe my father had it. I don't know. My father died when I was like 5 or something. Interestingly, he died of cancer. That's enough about that. Okay, let's see here.
See, Diane's got it right. Or got it down. I was going to say that fairy wings are for display in motion, but they fly using magic dust. Yes, that is my interpretation.
Diane, I like it. That's awesome. They are magical beings after all. Isn't that correct? Oh, I'm using the Sienna Brown again. Just kind of, I want to make a nice shade, a nice shadow inside of there, inside the deepest parts, the deepest shadowy parts. My head isn't in the way, is it? Oh, good, no. Woohoo! Okay. Thanks, man.
That's me, non-tech support.
Non-tech support. Okay. Now let's see. I think I'm going to switch back to cinnamon. And I'm going to do a little bit more on her face. Just real gently. So I don't go overboard all at once. Yeah. Overboard. You know, I saw the other day that they did a remake of Overboard. That movie that's from, I don't know, 1980, well, 7 or something, with Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. That was a really cool movie, and apparently they did it again. They remade it, and I was just like, why not leave good enough? Some movies you cannot, you can't improve upon them because they were just really, like, nobody'd try to remake Star Wars. Star Wars was like, you know, the awesomest movie ever. Well, one of them. Nobody try to remake that. They can have sequels and prequels. I don't know. I guess I don't understand the whole remake this movie for a buck thing.
No, because Spaceballs was a parody of Star Wars. It wasn't a remake.
Yeah, Spaceballs. Yeah, Spaceballs was awesome.
My hair. He
He shot my hair. Hilarious.
But I think as far as the remake thing is, I think it goes back to something we talked about once before where they're just running out of ideas.
They are. I know. Yeah, running out of ideas. That's why I appreciated Star Wars and Alien and oh god, there's a few other movies that were originals. I mean, the idea isn't original. Like The Thing. The Thing was a remake of a really old movie called The Thing from Outer Space. A lot of people don't know that. And they kept the basic idea, but because of the advancements in special effects, they were able to really elaborate upon what the creature might look like. And they did change that quite a bit. But the essence was still the same. This was a creature that could take on, the form of other people, the form of other beings, and gain control over whatever that way, over a society, over a society. Not really, but that's not the word I'm looking for. But anyway, so that was not an original idea, although the creature was pretty freaking original. Gotta admit that. Movie magic.
Who on earth could outdo Goldie Hawn? And who could out-hump Kurt?
That's right. That's right. Goldie Hawn is awesome.
Yeah, well, her daughter's no slouch either.
No, her daughter's awesome too. Super great actress. Love those ears.
I just wild when you stop to think that Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell have been together for how many years now?
Oh, they've been together for, geez, probably like 25 years, and they have never gotten married.
Right. That we know of.
That we know of, right? No, you know what? They're from that generation. They don't. It's like my son. I guess he's not really from that generation either. He's too young. But him and his girlfriend, they're like, we don't need to get married. We love each other. We're gonna stay. We don't need to get a piece of paper. And I agree with that totally. The only time that I don't, that I see that there might be a problem with something like that is like when I met Mark, we got married for a lot of, we knew that we didn't really need to get married to prove anything, right? But we got married because of legal stuff, insurance, all kinds of other stuff, right? So I'm just going to erase a little bit right here again because I keep going overboard on her little nose. She's got like a little button nose. But yeah, a lot of people, Goldie Hawn and people from her generation, a lot of them are like that. They don't care about that stupid piece of paper. It looks good on the wall.
Wait, Jason Momoa has a coloring book?
Jason Momoa has a coloring book? Oh, Jason Momoa. That guy is so yummy. Jason Momoa.
Bette Midler. There's another good one. Yes.
Yes, Bette Midler. Bette Midler is awesome.
Oh, see? Pat and her significant other Jackson.
Yeah, see?
10 years and not married.
Yeah, Pat. Who you don't, I mean, you agree to stay together. It's not something that you need a piece of paper for or a ceremony. You do it or you don't. Just about how it is. Okay, where am I going?
And if you're a Game of Thrones fan, Jason Momoa was the call. What was the name of that?
Yes.
Called Drogo.
Drogo, yes. He was the barbarian guy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm switching back to cinnamon for just a few minutes here. Just to put a little bit more pigment.
Oh, Lulu and hers have been together 17 years and happily unmarried.
Awesome. Happily unmarried. I love hearing that. I love it. So what I'm doing too is I'm actually emphasizing some of these folds, some of these deeper spots on the wings where they're moving into the skin, like right here. So I don't know. I think it just looks good. So is it 3 o'clock yet? Hey, Mark,
what?
You want to put the lasagna in the oven?
Sure.
Mark's cooking dinner.
Yeah, such that it is.
It's frozen lasagna, which it's Stouffer's frozen lasagna, which we both love, and it's just really easy for days like today. Although I gotta admit, I add like a cup of mozzarella cheese to mine. Cheese is my friend right now.
But cheese is everybody's friend.
But cheese is everybody's friend.
Right, well, that may not be true, but
right. It tends to not be the friend of small children.
Really?
Yeah, it makes it hard for them to go, if you know what I mean. Okay, switching off to light flesh, Polychromos 132, and I'm going to lay down a little bit more pigment here on the lighter side of her arm and blend it in kind of here. So Mark started watching Mockingjay.
Yeah. Hunger Games.
Hunger Games again yesterday, and I was like, "Oh my God, we haven't seen that in a really long time." So here I am. I'm at my computer and I'm building I'm following a tutorial to build a stack of envelopes journal, which turned out really well, by the way, and trying to watch the movie as well, and it was just one of those things where I was like, "Oh man, why am I doing this to myself?" Okay, now I am going to add some, oh, come on, Jack. Really? I'm going to add some buff titanium, and this is a luminance pencil. When I bought this, I bought like, see if I can get its focus on this Peppy. There. There we go. Luminance buff titanium. When I bought this, I bought like 5 of them or 4 of them all at the same time because everyone was raving about how good they were, and I am not sorry I did it because really, truly, this is a really great pencil, and one of the reasons why is because it's light, but it's not white. So it's great for highlighting skin, especially if there's already a pigment down, because you're not like over whitening it. So at least you can, I suppose, but I'm not. I try not to. So I'm just going over the parts. I'm going over lightly the parts of her skin that would be lighter in like be reflecting light there, so they're lighter in color. And it's also helping blend out the harsh lines, like right here, where I keep going overboard. There we go. So Mark is out with the dog. Oh my God, Moonstruck. Oh, I haven't thought of that movie in so long. That was such a cool movie. But I love Cher. I think Cher is awesome. Now I'm going to have that song going through my head for the next 2 days. You guys ever do that? Where you'll think of a song and then like for the next day or 2 or maybe 3, that song is playing on an endless loop in your head. So, okay, Pat. Cher's Cool Mermaids. Yes. Witches of Eastwick. Oh my God. That was a funny movie. Oh my gosh. I love it when they're riding their bicycles and Cher is talking about her intimate encounter with Jack Nicholson's character. And she goes, she's talking about his anatomy. And she says, it kind of goes like that. And she shows how his anatomy goes. And I think she's talking to Michelle Pfeiffer's character. And I was just like, that's funny. Oh my God. But yeah, Cher, her song from, oh my God, what is it? The 60s where she sang Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves. Love that song. It's a good song. It's not very PC, but it's a good song. And now it's going through my head. I don't know if any of you know that song. It's worth a listen. You can probably find it on YouTube. Just look up Cher, Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves, and you'll probably come up with it. Probably video too, because it was a hit. So they probably played it at, like, you know, on a TV show somewhere. Okay, putting in some more of this. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I skipped this part. I'm not putting any titanium right here because that's like her bicep is here and her shoulder here. This part of her shoulder is going to get a highlight. But down here, that's like right between her bicep and her shoulder. So we're going to highlight that where it does stick out just a little further. It's going to catch more light. And then highlight this up here where this is going to catch more light. And then leave this a little bit darker. In fact, I could go in there with some cinnamon. I think I will. I think I'll just emphasize that just a little bit because of her wings and how I think they would be, you know, attached and treated and all of that. So I'm just going to emphasize this little divot in her arm. It's not like a divot. It's more like a gentle concave. So put that there, and then we'll go back with this buff titanium and kind of blend the edge a little. So it shows like I want it to show. Oh my God, all the dogs are barking again. What'd you do out there, Mark?
I'll never tell.
Ah. Oh, Nika, I didn't know that. That's cool. Oh, Thelma and Louise. Yes, Lulu. Awesome, awesome movie. Yep. Love it. I like it when the guy does, the truck driver, she does that tongue thing and she goes, that's disgusting. I thought it was pretty disgusting too. Okay. Let's give her more of a highlight on the end of her nose, up to the, on the top side here, round on the middle of her forehead here, a little bit on her chin right there where that little ball on your chin is. Here I am tapping my, you guys can't see that. I'm tapping my chin. It's right here. And no face cam. Sorry, dudes. No face cam. I am not ready for face cam. If I'm gonna do face cam, I'm gonna, like, you know, style my hair and put makeup on. A very young Brad Pitt, Nika. I know, very young, and no body fat whatsoever. Oh yeah, the truck driver. He was disgusted. Pretty Woman, that is a cool movie, Corolla. I like that movie. Patrick Swayze. Yay. Do it, Joe Beth. No, Kathy. No, no cam. No face cam today. No, no, no.
A little trivia on Pretty Woman. The scene where he is presenting her with the necklace and he claps the case shut.
Yes.
That was not in the script. He did that on purpose, and her reaction is real. It's not an acting moment.
That's cool. That's when you know you have good chemistry between actors, when they can do stuff like that and get genuine reactions. Good chemistry. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, I think we're gonna do her corset now. If her hair is gonna be blue, her wings are gonna be orange. I think I want to make her corset. Golly, I don't know. Maybe we should do her purple. Corset purple, and then her dress lavender. That's a lot of color. Purple, violet. Okay. So what I'm going to start with is my dark. Yeah, Richard Gere. Yeah, I always thought he was pretty good looking. I'm just going to go on the this piping. I'm just going to make this dark shadow here on the piping with my dark black grape. Prismacolor 996. And a little bit of dark color right there in that corner as well. All my lines are crooked. That's okay. They're my lines. I can make them crooked if I want to. Okay, let's go up here real lightly. Not so lightly right here, because that is a really deep shadow. And she's given us the suggestion of that as well, so that was nice of her. So I'm going to continue with this piping stuff. I think I'm going to leave the grommets white for now and then color them in later with something that looks like silver. Pewter kind of silver. Okay, you're not pointy enough for me. Sharpening. Sorry about my arm, guys. Here, there. Is that focused? Is that blurry? No, it looks good. Okay.
So a little Patrick Swayze trivia.
Little Patrick.
He actually started his career as a dancer.
Yes.
Which is how he won the part in
Dirty Dancing?
Yeah.
He won that part?
Yeah.
Wow. And they found out he could act.
Right.
Okay, so I'm real lightly going to go here and then a little heavier here, but I'm not going to put this under the piping, under this edge. That's going to be where the lavender is on her skirt. So I'm going to go above that and just make like a little shadow line. And a little kind of, I'm kind of making an intermittent, like a dotted line of shadow right there. And then same back here. So, let's go. Well, there's another side to this piping right here. Okay, so that's good. And then that'll be darker up there. Thank you, Mark.
Yep.
And I think I'm going to go in with this dioxazine I can say it. And just kind of go over that a little bit. It's still too dark. Oh, wow, that color is so nice. I love that color. Oh, man. Neat. I think I need a medium purple, though. So I'm going to get this. What is this? Violet. I don't want violet. This is, what is this? What does this button do? Dahlia purple. Ooh, that's another good color. Yes, it is. Okay. Here we go. Sharpen, sharpen. Oh.
Be nice.
Oh, Roadhouse? Yeah.
Be nice.
Who are you talking to?
Be nice. Until it comes time to not be nice.
Oh, My Cousin Vinny. I love that movie. Oh, my God. The two Utes. Did you say Utes? Funny stuff. Oh, yeah, this color's perfect. I like the nice dark. It's like saturated. It's just like got so much color. I'm going to put down a light layer because I don't want to go heavy quite yet. What? A polar bear?
Polar bear fell on me.
What's that from?
Roadhouse, isn't it?
I don't know. You know what? That time we watched it recently, that's the first time I've seen that movie in a long, long time. So you can't ask me about lines from that movie. Stuff like My Cousin Vinny. No, I haven't seen that for a long time either, but I liked that movie better. Sorry.
Yep, it's from Roadhouse.
Yeah.
I kind of remember it from there.
I think it's funny what people remember, you know? It's interesting to see what people remember from different movies, what lines they'll remember. Okay, where's my black grape? Is this it? Black grape, PC996, and I'm also using the Dahlia purple, which is PC1009. So I'm just kind of gonna jump back and forth with these two for a minute because I want to get this dark shade in here, but I want to blend it in a little too. So So the other night, you guys, I'm sitting here, okay, in my little cubby, sitting here in my little cubby, and I'm just Cassandra K. Hello there, welcome, yay, full house, you guys. Thank you so much for coming by, everyone. Yeah. Okay, so back to my story. So I'm sitting here, and from where my work table is, where I'm coloring right at this very moment, I can see the whole kitchen except for just a little spot, which that isn't important to my story. But so I can see the kitchen. I can see, like, we've got this little rolling island. You know, you can pick those up at Walmart for $100. It's really old and falling apart, but it still works. And I can see the sink and the coffee pot and the toaster and the stove with our oven and the microwave on the counter and then the refrigerator to the left. I'm sitting here and I am just, you know, I don't keep a lot of light on, and I'm very quiet, like I said, when I'm working in here all by myself. So I'm very quiet, and I'm sitting in here, and I looked up, I looked over at the stove, which is on my left, and a mouse ran across the top of the stove. And I was freaking out. Not because I'm afraid of mice, because I'm not. I don't care. Mice, they're, you know, little living beings, furry little disease-ridden beings. It ran across my goddamn stove. Sorry for the French, but ew. Ew, ew. So I was wondering what the cat was after. So I'm like, Mark, because it ran across my stove. And I wanted to find the darn thing because I wanted to get it out of my house. Well, it went behind the microwave. You got to understand, right beside the microwave, that's where I keep all of my specials, like my protein powder that I have to have every day, and my breakfast fixins, and my salt-free stuff, and etc. like that, right? And then there's these two containers that are these heavy glass containers that you keep like flour and sugar in, which I don't use, but you know, who knows how old that flour is, right? So we took everything off the shelf, off the counter, and we moved the refrigerator out and we swept underneath it and behind it, and Mark fixed this thing that was coming off of the back of it, and we stuffed steel wool. We found a hole in the wall and we stuffed steel wool in it, because I've heard that if you stuff steel wool in a place where mice come through, that in order for them to get it out, they have to use their mouth and it will kill them. And not that I want to kill it, but I don't want it in my house. Okay, we know they're outside. You can't help that. They just are. But it went across my stove. So anyway, we never found the darn thing. It is probably still in the house, unless it went through the hole and went outside, in which case there's a hole in our outer wall that leads to inside the walls of the inside of the house. In that case, I'm really upset, because you know what's in there. If there's one mouse in there, there's a whole colony of them in there. And if that's true, where the hell are my cat and dog all the time? One's a mouser and one's a cat. You'd think that they'd be like, oh, look, snacks. But no. When we did have a little mouse in here and we were able to get it out of its little, wherever it was in like a corner, and you know how they scurry and everything. Well, we were trying to catch it so we could toss it outside, because it actually came in the back door. Somebody saw it come. We had a bunch of people over one time and we had the back door open, and the mouse came in the back door, and somebody was like, you have a mouse. And I was like, no. So anyway, so we were trying to catch this, and the dog wanted it. Well, we don't want the dog to have it because the dog will swallow it whole. Okay. Totally. He will. He swallowed birds whole before, and it's really scary, because you know, one of these days he's going to get something that's not going to digest and it's going to kill him. And this mouse was probably going to be it, unless we could stop it. So we stopped it. We didn't let him do that. But the cat, you know what she was doing? She was sitting there watching the mouse run around. She was sitting watching them. I'm like, are you not a cat? What is wrong with you? What? Anyway, neither one of them got the mouse. One because we didn't let him, and the other one because she didn't care. So I was just like, what the hell? Oh my God. Although, you know, when they make noise in the middle of the night, and they do that because I can hear them, the cat comes out of wherever she is, and she comes into the kitchen. And you know what I mean when I say the cat is gargoyling? It's like, you know how they just sit there like a gargoyle and they just stare. Or they'll sit on a dresser corner from like high up and they'll just stare. That's what she does. She stares at wherever the noise is coming from. And I know she can hear this little thing things scurrying around under there. But does she actually try to go get them? No. No. You're fired, cat. There's my story. There was a mouse in our house. Very upset about that. And we've tried traps. We've tried all kinds of stuff. I won't do the sticky traps because that's just awful. But if it's going to kill it right away, like, you know, snap its neck, just like bam, that's okay, because as far as I'm concerned, it's not really feeling any agony over a period of time. Whereas if it gets stuck on a sticky trap, it's going to be panicking. It's going to be, how would you feel? So I would just rather be put out of my misery, personally, me being, if I was a mouse, but yeah. If I was a mouse. I see.
For God's sake, don't throw it in the fire.
And don't throw it in the fire. Right. Mark has a story about a mouse with his hair on fire. It's freaking hilarious. I'll have him tell you someday. Not today, because, well, we have time. We actually have 19 minutes left. Do you want to come over here and tell the mouse story? You guys want to hear the mouse story? The mouse with his hair on fire? Oh my God, Arnie, yes. Send the cat over. Send Layla over. Oh yeah, Pat. I bet they do. I bet they're fat mice too. Chubby little things. What is the story? Yeah, people want to hear your story. Okay. You want me to you want a chair or?
Nope, I'm just going to stand right here.
Okay, here he comes.
So there's a guy in New Mexico, lives out in the middle of nowhere. And it's kind of got a old beat up shack type house. So, kind of wooden and decrepit and, tinderbox, shall we say. So anyway, he's out in and around his property, and he's got all this brush pile and everything, and he's burning it. But over the course of the several months, he's been having a problem with this mouse that's in his house and can't get it out. So he's put traps up and everything, and he's out there burning these leaves and whatnot, and he hears the trap go. So he goes into the house, and sure enough, he finally has caught this mouse, but he's caught it by the tail. And he's like, oh, the hell with this. I am so pissed off with this mouse. He picks up the mouse, everything, goes back outside and throws it into the fire. So think about this for half a second. You have a mouse caught in a trap only by its tail that is now in a fire, which, of course, the fire burns through the tail, freeing the mouse, which is now on fire. And in an attempt to get away from the fire, immediately turns and runs into the guy's tinderbox house, which, of course, then sets the house on fire. And there you have it. If you ever want to get rid of it, just remember, just something that can be taken care of with a mouse on it with his hair on fire.
You want to get rid of something? It's nothing that a mouse with its hair on fire can't solve. Oh my God. There's Mark's mouse story. I love that story. Oh, Lulu. In a shoebox. How cute. So when he says something like, it's nothing that a mouse with its hair on fire can't solve, you know what he's referring to. Oh my goodness. Being very careful here. I really don't want to go like overboard. I want it to be like carefully shaded here, like Emily does. Emily's so good at shading stuff. Keep watching her. One of these days I'll figure it out. That's better anyway. Yeah. I think I need my blender pencil. And yes, I know where it is this time. I know, huh? I'm horrible losing my stuff. Okay, I'm going to use the dioxazine purple on the, actually I'm going to blend. I'm going to use the dioxazine purple base, and then I'm going to come back out here with the dahlia purple and kind of make it look sort of round. Black grape on one side, so it's got a shadow. There we go. That's better. Let's put a little bit of a shadow right here too. And a little bit of a shadow here. And then let's go with this dahlia purple. Kind of just fill in some color. That oven is really loud. It hums. You know, electric appliances, when they're heating up, they hum. Dioxazine. There we go. There's no line there, not really anyway. There we go. So I listed a bunch of journals in my Etsy store. Kenny! I actually sold a journal. Hi, Kenny. How you doing? It's good to see you. You missed the mouse story, though. Yeah, I sold the one that I sold was the Twisted Physician one. So the fairy journal is still in the store. But the Twisted Physician, somebody who's actually taking a anatomy class in college got that one, and they're going to use it for their notes. And I was like, oh, that's sweet. That is awesome. I feel so good when people tell me stuff like that. Oh my God. And the fact that it's like, you know, one of a kind journal, it's just it makes me feel so good that I can put something together that someone will use like that. That's really makes my heart happy. Let's get some of this. I'm going around those grommets because I don't want to color them in yet. I'm giving them a little bit of shadow on that one side, and then just going through and adding some color. I'm not adding a heavy color because I don't want to do that all at once again. We're getting there. We're getting there. So Tuesday, just so you guys know, I am going to start streaming at noon on Tuesdays and Sundays instead of at 2, because I feel like that it's going to be better for me with the whole insulin blood sugar thing. I won't have to be late for my insulin because it'll be between times. If I go 12 to 2, then it'll probably be right in between. So that typically, sometimes I sleep really late, and then, you know, when that happens, of course, it screws up my whole schedule. But most of the time I'm up, and my schedule runs where I take my insulin at 11, and then I take it again at 3. So the whole streaming at 2 to 4, it's kind of difficult for my medication schedule. So that's why I wanted to change it. And I know that there are probably other people streaming at those times, and I apologize, but I can't keep trying to work around my insulin schedule. I need to have my other schedule work around my insulin schedule. So there's that.
Just so you know, Arnie said she's got an appointment with the doctor on Tuesday, but she will try to be here.
Okay, Arnie. Whatever. No, you know what? Like I said, I totally really appreciate that you want to mod, and it is something that, like I said, I wasn't going to ask anybody because I don't know what everybody is doing. But thank you for that. But if you can't make it, you know, it's okay. Or if you're late or whatever, don't worry about that. That's fine. That's fine.
Lou says she's got to get off Tuesday, so she'll be here.
Ooh, days off are awesome. I hope you get a nap. Naps are wonderful. I love naps. Well, I love them and I don't love them. I love them because I can do that now. But I don't love them because when I'm sleeping, I can't create things. Like I can't color, you know? I can color in my dreams, but you know, you can't make it tangible from a dream. Actually, that's not true because I did do something like that once. I did this painting. I had a dream in which the rain that was coming down out of the clouds looked like fabric. And so I painted it and it came out really, really good. I mean, my quality of light was great. My shading was great. And it's just clouds with fabric coming out of them. And I called it, It's Coming Down in Sheets. It's in my DeviantArt gallery. It's just a really simple picture. It's done in oils. It was just really fun. But it came out of a dream. So there's one example. It's just not something that happens a lot in my life. More Dahlia purple. Yay. Oh, hey, while we're at it, before we sign off here, anybody who has a YouTube channel, please put up 3 hearts, 3 something, 3 little emoticons. Put 3 emoticons up after your name so people know that you have a channel and they can go subscribe to you. Also, if you have an Instagram account and you want people to follow you there, show us, put in your Instagram name so we can note that and go follow you on Instagram. My links are, of course, you know where my YouTube channel is, but my link for my blog, which I hardly ever write in, and my Instagram, they're on my banner for my YouTube channel, as well as my standalone website. There's a little icon with a red raven on it. That is on my banner for my YouTube channel as well. So if you guys have stuff like that you want people to know about, just throw it in there. I know you guys can't all put links up because you're not all mods, but if you have a website like a .com, you can put in, like, say, if I was going to put mine in, I could put in Red Raven's Cauldron and then write the word dot out and then put in .com that way. So here we go. Heather, thank you. Heather, that creates. Awesome. Awesome. I got to write that down because I won't remember it. And I don't have you on my Instagram. And I would like to. So Heather _Beck _creates. Thank you. Yay. That's true, Kenny. If your body needs sleep, give into it or it can't create. You know, you're absolutely right. When you feel like you need to sleep, you should sleep. And I think that's one of the things that's unfortunate about the workforce here in America is that there's no room for stuff like that. I know that some places, like I think it's Japan, they have a nap time in the afternoon or something. And productivity is like super high. So I completely agree with you. Circadian rhythm is something that needs to be, hello, what's going on?
What?
My screen just went white.
Really?
Yeah.
You're still streaming.
Holy crap, that was scary. Okay, so here's what I got so far for my my picture. My skin, and then the corset is partially colored. And there's her face. She looks so young. Oh, I got pencil shavings on her. There we go. Here's what we got so far. Can't wait to finish this one. It's going to be really pretty when I'm done. I'm just like anticipating it's going to be nice. Oh, man. I love her artwork, though. It's just incredible. Let's see. Let's put all these back in the same spots. So we will get to this on Tuesday. We'll continue working on this. And as soon as February is over, we won't be working on fairies anymore. I'll finish these things up, but it's not going to be, we'll see what happens in March. Mark, don't forget about the lasagna. Oh, he won't. We've got a timer going. It's got 33 minutes to go because we stick it in the oven. Oh, thank you, Heather. Thank you for being here. And thank you, Corolla, for saying that. That's very kind of you. Thank you, Diane. It was so good seeing you all. Super, super cool of all of you to stop by. Oh, believe me, Corolla, I'm going to enjoy the lasagna. I love lasagna. I love pizza too, but I can't always eat it. Yeah, I just love food. What can I say? I'm a foodaholic. Yay! Let's see. Let's put these two guys in my poly case over here. Yeah, I can't wait to see what she looks like when she's done. That's going to be so cool. Little fairy girl. Fairy, fairy. Oh my goodness. The dog is whining again. Poor thing sounds like he's dying. Okay, so yeah, we're going to kind of sign off now. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, mods, for modding. I appreciate you, both of you. Chicken and homemade sausage. Dang it, Pat. Your food. Yum. Yeah, Jackson's being like, wow. Apparently. Will you have him make some gumbo and send it over? Because really. Okay, take care, everyone. Peace, love. And remember, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. Make it a happy, crafty, colorful, happy one. And hug the people you love because you never know when you're not going to get another chance. So I will see you guys soon. Thank you all for being here. You're awesome, truly. So I'll see you soon. Bye. You can tell I don't want to go.
Bernard says bye.
Bernard says bye. Bernard says, hey, how you doing? Okay, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.